Actually marks President Donald Trump's 100th day in office. While Trump supporters think the president is doing a great job, Connecticut Democrats have a lot to say about those 100 days. They're calling them devastating and unprecedented. Despite the president's plan to make things more affordable, Democrats say the opposite is happening. Your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, is live at the Connecticut State Office building with more. Susan?
Kara, Connecticut's Democratic leaders do have a lot to say about President Trump's 100 days in office, and they say that he has one of the lowest approval rates ever. And they also say that people are not feeling better about the economy, and certainly when it comes to things like tariffs, more goods are more expensive. And if you remember, President Trump promised to make things more affordable. Now, today, Governor Lamont, Lieutenant Governor Susan Bysiewicz, and other elected leaders were outside the state capitol. They say 3/4 of Americans do not feel better. And in fact, many Americans have seen their retirement plans and their 401ks plummet. Connecticut is also poised to lose probably about $500 million in funding when it comes to public health and education. As for Republicans, we spoke to them as well. They say they're more focused on what's happening here at home than in Washington.
The Trump administration has cut back on sending food for hungry families to our state. He's cut back on K through 12 education. He's cut back on health care. And also, we are very concerned about catastrophic cuts to Medicaid and to programs like Head Start that 5,000 families in our state rely upon.
Frankly, they should run for federal office. All they want to talk about is not what happens here in this building, not what happens here in the state, but what might happen in Washington, D.C.
Connecticut's Attorney General has filed about a dozen lawsuits and is actually joining suit with 11 other states on things like human rights and also birthright, and when it comes to cuts in federal funding. Attorney General William Tong says a lot of these cuts are unconstitutional. They're asking Republicans to stand with them and speak out against these cuts. And coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, Republicans react to that. Your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News, live in Hartford.